We need to go roach aggro, boys. What the fuck? We've got the boss as well. What has happened here?
When you release your projectile from your ranged weapon, it puts you in combat with that mob. Watch the warrior's character frame as he releases the arrow. Here we can see the arrow's in flight, but it hasn't reached the target yet, and he's in combat. Notice the mob's hands are green until it receives damage from the arrow. Defaced used his wand just before the warrior shot, so we know he's in combat with the roach. Before the wand hits the roach, we can see the mob's hands have stopped glowing green, and the pull has been initiated. Because the roach is already in combat, when the warrior makes the pull, it social aggroes everything in the room.
We've got the boss as well. What has happened here? We get a Nova? Oh no.
The warrior, mage, and defaced on his warlock all died from this small mistake. Had the roach not been in combat, it wouldn't have pulled the boss.
I'm dead. Oh.
Here's a clip from our boy Danny. The tank makes a pull. He pulled actually the mob in the back, and it was just these four. Once we come into the room, after that pull is done, we can see that two critters are still alive, a roach and a rat. They were not pulled, and so the roach being in combat when the pull started is what caused that mishap. Now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the warrior's point of view as he died.
What the fuck? Oh no. No! What the fuck?
Speaking of our boy Danny, I got this clip of his druid dying to a roach, but a different situation. Danny recently made a series of mistakes in Lower Blackrock Spire that resulted in his death. His first mistake is not making sure the group was ready. This is his healer, and by the time he catches up with Danny, he's already at half health. This is a position the group does not recover from for the rest of the fight.
Some food and some gold, or well, silver. Just grab it if anyone wants.
His second mistake is not pulling these mobs back. The third is not killing the roach. And because he didn't kill the roach, it makes using Demoralizing Roar his fourth mistake. This sends the critter running off into the next group. I believe this is something Danny notices, but he doesn't understand the implications. Critters can aggro additional mobs if you use a non-lethal attack and they run into them.
We pulled,
Oh, fuck.
actually. Run.
Throwing dynamite?
I'm webbed.
Don't run here.
Are we out or
You sure? You don't want to run or?
I'm webbed.
we good?
We good? Okay.
What are we doing?
His fifth and the most fatal mistake he made was the call to stand and fight.
Got dynamite? Don't run, just kill them. Kill me, kill me. I'm using fear.
As soon as Jokered fears the mobs, this is the perfect opportunity to run.
Okay, okay, okay.
Cast from me now.
If you notice at the end of the clip, I don't think it really matters, but Danny shifts into cat form. I think that he fat-fingered Shift 3. This is a pretty bad keybind to have because you don't want to be accidentally shifting in the middle of a boss fight, or otherwise it's rip bozo. So we got this clip from Alfie, and I think he might have caused the situation that resulted in his death. Let's check it out.
Oh, careful on the mobs on the right.
Oh, there are scarabs. We should kill these.
Yeah, I think Alfie might have pulled those mobs because he wasn't far enough to the left.
Well, wait.
You pulled the mobs behind
Yeah,
us.
we pulled. See ya.
Okay.
Are we just running?
Yeah, I think running is the call here, but also check this out. Like, I'm not sure. I'm playing this in slow-mo, and we're zoomed in. I think the warrior charges the scarab. So I just tracked down that rogue's POV. Turns out his summit. I didn't even realize that. 100% this warrior. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. What is he doing? Not only did he charge the scarab, he auto-attacked the scarab. This is why Alfie died. This is the main reason why Alfie died, is because the warrior tank charged and attacked a scarab and offered 0 support to our boy.
Got the Shadow Hunter off Alfie. Just cut it, 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 cut it.
I don't like this.
I don't
I don't
know.
like this either.
Come on, come with me, come with me.
Is that dummy?
Come with me, come back where we came from. Come where we came
I'm
from.
dead.
Alfie, do something. Alfie, do something.
Don't die. Don't die.
Challenge your shot, challenge.
Yeah, so the big problem was there was no reason to stop and fight these at all. Just leave, get out of the dungeon, and really, if you can, you should just hearth out. Alfie does have a level 60 mage, I believe, and so this was his ult, but it's just so heartbreaking, especially because later in his stream, you know, I'll show that after we get done, we're going to go back and review and see what exactly he could have done. There are a couple things that Alfie could have done to possibly survive. But it's just heartbreaking because the guy's attitude is just so great. Yeah, the only support that Alfie really got was from the hunter trying to help rip aggro off. You need more than that, especially if you have target dummies. So right here, Alfie should have faded. He could have also used a potion. This was at the end of over a 14-hour stream, so he was definitely suffering from fatigue. And I think that might have contributed to him not using Fade and Potion. We're going to take a look at some of the stuff that he said after this when he was re-leveling his priest. And then I got something to lighten the mood.
Man, I'm so I could taste 60, bro. I was there. In my mind. I was there. I'm like, I'm 44. Like, it's just free. Like, I'll just start doing dungeons, start gearing up. Gosh, you know, like, if I had to choose how I die in a game of World of Warcraft and have to remake, it's nice to die healing the homies. You know.
Unfortunately, one of the homies was a brain dead warrior. Alfie's just so wholesome. That's what makes it so sad. Anyways, we got this one last clip. It's a little funny. This guy is just distracted by talking to some bozo on Discord, I think. And, yeah.
I hate it. It doesn't feel... I'm like, I shouldn't be here. I know I shouldn't be here.
It's all flat, and you're like, oh, it's going to be like, you're going to have fatigue and shit.
Oh, wait. No, 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 no! No, 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 no! Oh my god, dude! No!